What's up guys, Mikul here, and today I want to show you how to replace the battery of the iPhone 6. First step is to power off your phone, and to get the certain bit, the 0.8 pentalobe screw bit is what you need to get the bottom two screws. So what you want to do is take the screws off, and you want to be really careful with them, and not to damage the screwdriver, because that could happen. And you want to keep all these screws safe. So once you put it, I'm just gonna keep it safe. And so once you get that done, get the other one, and don't use too much force, like I said, to damage it, especially when you're putting it back on. So once you got that, you can put in a suction cup, something, and then well, it looks kind of already separated, which is good. Yeah, in a way. And then you just want to make sure, if you want, you can use heat, with a hairdryer or something, to help loosen this. But I've found that it still works really well without the need for that. And you just want to be really careful while you slightly pull on it. And make sure you get a pry tool in, and kind of be careful. So the ribbon cable for this is in the back, so you don't want to damage that. So I just work my way the front side and on the back. On the two sides and the front, so not to damage the seal. So got that works. So I guess that opened, and you can just get that off, and be careful with the back. And they're the ribbon cables are back there. So if you want, you can take out this specific plate right here, take the screen off. But I decided not to do it because I was able to fix this iPhone without needing to do that. So. And then it works pretty well. So next, gotta be really careful on this one because it's important. Is to make sure to get the pull tabs of this in one piece. So there's two pull tabs, one here and right here. So kind of carefully get it off. Then use your fingers and pull. Make sure you get everything. To pull at a 30-degree angle. Oops, that didn't work. Slowly, I guess. Slowly at the front of the phone. It's going to be really long, so you just keep pulling until all of it comes out. There we go. So that worked really well. Because on the first other phone that I did, that pull tab didn't exactly work. So one more pull tab. Gotta get that already. So the link for the toolkit I'm using and the batteries I'll give you in the description. You can either get both of them separately. Whoops. Well, you can either get both of them separately, or you can buy them together. So hopefully this pull tab does not fail on me. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure I get good grip. Okay. Looks like, oh, there it is. And there we go. Oh, and I forgot to mention before we did that, it's kind of important. Make sure you get a Phillips. Hold on, it's stuck. So get the Phillips, and to remove these, because you want to remove that the ribbon cable for the battery. So take that, and to keep each screw separate, because the orientation matters on the plate. So be really careful on where you put it. And then that plate should come off easily. Whoops. And make sure you keep the same orientation for that plate. And then, so as you can see, this right here connects to the battery. So you want to move this one carefully because you don't want to break the cable. It doesn't exactly matter, but there we go. And since I think now you should remove the pull tabs, but it doesn't matter. We got that to work. Because the other battery, it was long dead, but it was completely punctured because it didn't quite work. Because as you can see, but luckily nothing happened. This one worked well. So now, this one is an $8 battery, which worked really well for the other iPhone because it seems to work. So you get a battery, and then you get some adhesive. It's not a pull tab, it's just double-sided tape. So the battery, you can just take it out and remove all the plastic protective stuff that we there. Next, you want to make sure you know where it goes. Double check the fitting. Then you can peel the tape. I mean, it doesn't matter which way you put it in. I would just put it in the iPhone first and then line up the battery and then put it in. So I'll peel both sides off, which if I can get it to peel. Oh my god. Tape. It's not peeling. Yeah, that was always the problem with this, that this one took forever to get to peel. I mean, if you want, you can buy like the pull tab separately. Like, because if you want to do another replacement in the future after this, but I'm just saying, if you want to really do a replacement, do it. And in the future, just get a new phone. I mean, you can also get like screen replacements and stuff from this website. It's called Fixes. The link will be in the description for the battery, will be in this description. So you put that tape down. Then, here we got the battery. It's just all seated in. Make sure everything lines up. Then press it down like a little lightly to make sure it's all in place. Clip that Lego style ribbon connector. You'll know when it clicks. This one was a little tricky for some reason. It takes a while. Maybe because of the placement. I'm gonna work it around until you find the right placement for this. So, double check something. See, now it should be down, because it looked like it's moving. So hopefully it's all in. Then that plate that we carefully saved before. Watch the orientation as it goes in. So these screws are 2 different screws. So make sure you got the right screws. So grab this one. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Bolt that one down. And grab the other one. Oops. Make sure that goes down in. So that looks like it worked. So now, last look at the iPhone. I mean, if you did remove the screen with these screws, keep the screws safe, then you might want to put that back now. Because then we're going to line up the screen and put this, snap this back on. And hopefully everything works. So it snaps in. Seems like it's all snapped in. So now grab your pentalobe and grab your screws. So this one you gotta be careful not to damage the screwdriver, because that could be a problem if you want to do more than one replacement. So like when you tighten it, but don't tighten it like completely, like really tight. So one, there's no need to, and two, you can damage the screwdriver. Maybe it's not going in. Okay, when you hear like that one little skip, this should be good to go. Okay, so don't put too much force because you don't want to damage that really fine tip. So I guess that's it. It's probably not going to turn on because there's no, oh, it did turn on. That means we did it right, because there's sometimes no charge in the battery itself. So it did turn on. So everything seems like it's working. Thanks, all the stuff for this in the video description. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.